coffee and cake in the model, and this fellow's bakery truck broke down.
Well, that's very sweet, but this is a common area.
I know. I feel just awful.
Well, you better get this cleaned up before Mr. Yurkovich sees it.
I will. Say, listen, are you busy Tuesday night?
Ciao, darling.
Ciao. This is the best deal I ever promoted. And you... Hannibal, do you mind? You guys, you're gonna get me thrown out.
How did you work this, Face? I mean, you never did tell us.
Well, Mr. Tony's in Europe for 3 months, so he's never around. I dropped by one day to see a model, and I just sort of never left. Pretty soon, everyone was calling me Mr. Tony, and it's just a case of mistaken identity.
Well, that was fun. Never cut up 40 loaves of bread before. Hey!
Hey, that's either well underdone or we found the stash.
I knew there was some junk in here somewhere. Heroin.
I say, Mr. Tony.
Yes, Dr. Peters, isn't it awful?
This is a common area, old boy.
Yeah, I'm really, truly devastated by what's happened.
See you later, Face.
Really, truly devastated.
Hello.
Not bad, kid. Inside the bread. That's real clever. Good way to ship it around the country.
I wonder what a guy like you is doing selling bread.
Well, I figured you'd find out in time, old buddy.
That must be 10 million here.
I mean, depending on how much you cut it. Now, here's the deal, kid.
You tell General Chow to meet us at Indian Dunes tonight at 11 o'clock.
Have you got any plans how I'm supposed to deliver him, huh?
Yeah. You tell him we have Lin Duck Koo. And we'll trade you Lin and the dope for General Chow.
Now, I'm not sure that I can deliver that.
Sure you can, Tommy. We're not talking breadsticks here.
We're talking $10 million of heroin, your entire distribution setup.
And who knows? Maybe 20 years in the federal slammer.
You think that's going to work, just holding on like that?
Depends whether or not it's connected to a switchboard.
If you're through with this call, please hang up.
This is the telephone company operator. Time and charges on that last call, $15.65 for 16 message units.
This is the switchboard at Century Towers West. Recontact your party for those charges, please.
We're going to pay Colonel Smith a surprise visit.
Hannibal and the guy said you saved their lives in Vietnam. That you risked your life to feed the American soldiers.
I'm not political. Born in North Vietnam, forced to join army, but I make bread, cook like angel. So General Chow makes me personal chef. When he took over prison camp, I go, I cook.
You're really something, you know that?
If you are a friend of a team, if they make you a member, then you really are something, I think. And now for secret ingredient.
Yeah, you're destroying the elevator.
Another common area bites the dust.
What are you doing?
Look, man, Hannibal said he wants the truck to be armored plated. Yeah. And this is the only stuff I can find that'll work.
Hello. I'm redoing the interiors of the elevators, getting all this atrocious, macho, chic steel out of here. Gonna put up flocked wallpaper. It's lovely, really lovely. We'll be finished in a day or so, Mrs. Steiner. So sorry for the inconvenience. Can you please, if you will, use the next car? Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks.
It's always easier to look the other way, isn't it, Hannibal? Injustice is always rewarded with indifference.
Yeah, I guess so. Murdoch, when you seal these, be sure you get all the air out first, huh?
Take the injustice of the golf ball washer. There it sits, right next to the tee-off area. And all those naked little balls are put into that torture chamber, and they are slammed up and down. The brush bristles clawing into those little bodies.
The Golf Ball Liberation Army, huh?
Organized, but undercapitalized.
Have you ever thought of a telethon?
What? No.
You get Arnold Palmer as the host. You get Slammin' Sammy Sneed to tote up the board and lament all those balls he's knocked the covers off.
That is a wonderful idea, Colonel.
There you go, kid. 10 packs is sweet and low.
You really think this is going to work, Hannibal? I mean, the guy's really no dummy.
Only has to work for a minute. It's just a diversion.
Come along, boys. Let me tell you a tale. Let me tell you a tale of the old Chisholm Trail. Come a tie, yippee-yi-yi-yi-yi. Come a tie, yi-yi-yi-yi-yi.
I think he's got it, Bad George. I think he's got it.
Sort of.